What Hey! Welcome to another Ramble Radio, motherfucker! Come on, brother! Yeah.
Also video.
Is it?
Also video.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah. I was just on the phone with my good buddy John Snyder, formerly Bo Duke.
Bo Duke, a different Snyder.
And
Schneider, you mean?
Schneider. John Schneider.
Not Schneids.
Not Snides. Schneider.
Because our Snyder's Joshua.
Yeah.
I thought you were just being like my aunt and just she would say my friend's name's wrong. Yeah, so
John Schneider.
Bo Duke.
Bo Duke, yeah.
Father of Superman in Smallville.
Currently being questioned by the Secret Service.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't see that tweet?
Schneids? Wait, is he MAGA?
Oh
no, Schneid, we love. Oh, wow.
He might be ultra MAGA.
Wait, okay. What about Wopat? What about Luke, dude? What about the other one?
Well, Luke likes to finger people without their consent.
He's gotten in trouble, hasn't he?
He's the creepster. So maybe Coy and Vance weren't such bad options. In the long run. Maybe Coy and Vance were the better Duke boys.
Okay, we already have the title. Time out. Hold on. There it is. Maybe Coy and Vance weren't that bad of options. There it is. Hold on. Ramble Radio 378. Maybe Coy and Vance. Hold on. That it, dude? Are you wrong? No.
I wasn't a fan of Coy and Vance when
I hated them. I was so upset.
But in the rearview mirror, it looks like they might have been the better Duke boys. Here's John Schneider's tweet.
Oh no.
He deleted it. After he put it up.
Oh no.
Mr. President, I believe you're guilty of treason and should be publicly hung. First of all, it's hanged, not hung.
Not hung, yeah.
Your son too. Your response? ? Sincerely, John Schneider.
Any chance he was going after Trump? since if you want to talk treason, Trump actually was behind an insurrection.
Yeah.
So I mean,
probably talking to him believes he's still the president. So
right. So any chance he was addressing Trump there? What would you give? Do you say any chance? Is there any chance he was addressing?
I'm saying no chance.
You're gonna say.
And you also know he's a fucking old person because he signs a tweet. Sincerely, John Schneider. Like Biden's gonna be like, oh, well, turning myself in. Who's this from?
Well, I guess. Okay. Well, sincerely, John
tweet?
Schneider. I guess I'll turn myself in then. My God, you know what we should do? We should do an Expendables, right?
Yeah.
But with all the MAGA actors.
Oh,
like just have the shittiest of the shittiest. You imagine how bad of a movie. It'd just
be all MMA fighters. It would just be all.
No, I'm talking about the MAGA Hollywood actors. Just get all of them and make it Expendables with them. How fucking you have Kevin Sorbo, John Schneider, Kirk Cameron, Roseanne. How fucking terrible. What a fucking unwatchable piece of shit that would be. Just stick him. Oh, fucking Robert Davi's like their Nick Fury. He's the one commanding
James
him.
Woods is the guy. He's pulling the strings.
James Woods is Nick Fury.
Is like the mastermind.
He's the Fury. Oh, man. Gotta imagine what a piece of shit movie that would fucking be. Oh, my God. Now, is Bosworth in these for the check? Or do you think that's where Bosworth's heart is, too? Because the Boz has been in a few. I think he's been in a Kevin Sorbo movie. The Boz. What do you think? Do you think his heart's in this, or do you think he's like, "Fuck it, I'm relevant. Somebody's asking me to show up."
I mean, I don't know the Boz personally, but just from watching him over all these many years, I would assume wherever there's a paycheck, you're going to find the Boz.
The Boz will be there.
If there's a paycheck, I think you're going to find the Boz.
The Boz, he'll do it. By the way, man, if you want to talk, so we were on the bis. By the way, you think it's just you and I today?
Well, I tell you, Alt-right Cody's he's doing some damage control over at Schneider's.
He's got alt-right Cody's dealing with Schneider. Rudy Giuliani's filing for bankruptcy. It's just
which doesn't protect him from the $148 million he owes in the defamation case.
That he doesn't fucking have, which is even
you can't file bankruptcy when you're sued for defamation. That's not how that works.
Fucking rat mouth motherfucker. I love it. I love seeing that fucking pizza. I love it. That's my Giuliani in person. Do you like it?
That's it.
Is it good? I've been working on it for months. Here you go. Here, ask me a question. Let's really practice.
Mr. Giuliani, do you have any regrets for your stance on the 2020 election?
There it is. There.
Nailed it.
We think?
Fucking nailed
Yeah?
it. Oh,
I could
yeah,
be on
absolutely.
fucking SNL doing this.
You could take that to SNL.
Oh, shit. Speaking of stupidity.
Yeah.
Now, either we have a moron commenting or we have an absolute genius of irony. Okay, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's one of the two.
Yeah. It's always hard to tell.
Right, we either
between
have
a genius of irony and a moron.
Just a mastermind of being facetious or just a fucking idiot. But we posted a clip on the Ramble Tube, our YouTube page, of our discussion of what I might have yelled to the children who threw an egg at my car.
Right. Just having fun. Just some speculatives, just some conjecture, just some hypothetical fun we were having.
Now here's the thing: is this a real? Are they a real person? If after their handle are like 4 numbers, like are they a real?
I think anything after 2 numbers, I assume it's a fake person.
Right, because 2 numbers, that's maybe their birth year. You know what I mean? Something like
their jersey number, whatever they played in high school sports. It's something.
I would either be Jerry Rocha 33 or 77 for birth year, or 33 was my little league number because I was, of course, a Tony Dorsett
something
guy.
Like that.
What was your little league number?
17.
17. Was that you? Did you keep that when you were in high school too, quarterback?
Yeah.
17. Was that? Did it have any emotional attachment for you, or was that
Doug
just
Williams?
You were
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams. Nice. So I would have thought. I would have. Now, what did you play as a child in little league? I was soccer.
I did soccer and football later.
I'm stunned you didn't pick Riggins. I'm stunned you didn't trot out there with Riggins' number in soccer.
Well, no, actually in soccer, I'm trying to think back. I may have had 44 when I was very small.
But then
when I started playing, I'm trying to remember what I played in soccer. But I know when I started playing football, I wore 17.
Because when they were doling out numbers in Little League, I couldn't believe the coach asked us what we wanted our numbers to be. Because I had always thought they were just assigned, right? Like you were just given, and that's usually how it goes, isn't it? But the coach,
we usually got to pick or what was available. You just you sort of grab what you could get.
The coach, and we were a brand new team, which I named the team. We all got to pick names. Like we all got to, you know what I mean? Like all the kids got to vote, like to throw in a name. My name was Eddie. What else could we be? The Cobras. I mean, who's not watching G.I. Joe?
The Cobras?
Come on,
the Cobras.
We were and state championship. I mean, but the championship game. We were the underdogs. We tied it. It ended in a tie, which was.
Hell yeah.
But we were down 2 goals. We were down. We were down 2 goals though, Eddie. We were down 2 goals, and we came back to tie it in the final.
So you
minutes.
went from a loss to no one wins.
Hey, no one wins. But hey, better than a loss. Is that not? Would you rather not have that? Right? Give me that, motherfucker. We came back on those motherfuckers. We weren't we weren't losing. We weren't losing.
They couldn't do a shootout in the championship game?
They didn't do a shootout. We just
couldn't go to extra 5 minutes. Hey, let's run it 5 more minutes, see who wins.
No, we all got the bling. We all got the bling.
That's the problem with society. Everyone gets the bling.
But what's the matter with that? And then but we got to pick our numbers, and I was like 33. Are you Tony Dorsett? I named the team the Cobras, and then I was like, no one's. And when I was like the 4th kid to pick, and they were all picking.
I can't believe in Texas no one else took 33.
They were picking like their birthdays and shit. You know what I mean? Like 5, 20, and then when they got to me, I'm like 33. I was like, how does this not? 33. And I remember like there was a couple of kids down the line who were visibly upset. They were like, God damn it. You know what I mean? Like I was hoping. I was hoping. But come on now, if you grew up in Dallas as a Cowboy fan, how are you not picking 33?
That's crazy.
And no offense to Staubach, but as a kid, you're taking that over 12. There was no one in that era, early 80s. Was Staubach
your kid? I mean,
I was barely. Danny White was more my guy, but even then, like, if you're a kid, Tony Dorsett was the be all end all for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was Dorsett. So yeah, that was. But anyway, so this guy, I don't even give his name, but it's on the Ramble Tube on YouTube, we posted this clip, and the
home of the most famous podcast in the world, the biggest podcast
in the world. Now y'all have heard this already, but of the things that I could have said or should have said.
Yes.
Go
back and re-listen to the episode if you have to. Sure.
Third Ramble, what was it? It was just the one we just did. It's right there. It was just
our previous Ramble Radio.
Ramble 374. Which was titled "You'd Be Schwarzenegger Coming Out of the Shed in Commando." That's the one, 374. And this guy comments, and you can look on the Ramble Tube page for this. It's our most recent short, our most recent YouTube short on the Ramble Tube. I don't know who these men are, but where I'm from, and then in what is it? The fucking
parentheses.
Yeah, Texas County. Which there's not a Texas County in Texas. I think there's one in like Missouri. Maybe there's one in Oklahoma. But he goes, I don't know who these men are, but where I'm from, Texas County, you go missing for talking to a man like that. Big state, lots of hiding places.
None of that.
I don't know what that means either. And I told him, no, we were talking to a 12-year-old. That's what I told him. I said, no, we were hypothetically, it was a 12-year-old. It wasn't so calm down. How tough do you have to pretend to be?
First of all, anyone who begins any stand with like, where I'm from, anyone who starts that way, they're a douchebag.
Where my mother sucked my father's dick.
Where my mom took all that daddy jizz and made me.
Where my mom got drunk at a party and got fucked by my dad.
And barebacked half the honky tonk.
And we think it was my dad who was the one. Back where that is. Here, where will you? Let me tell you something. Nobody comes from shit. I hate all that. You know where none of that fucking. But get over your fucking selves.
Where I'm from in my day, all that.
All that. Go shove it up your fucking ass. Go shoot at it. Where you think where I'm from? Where I come from? That's two impersonations. What do you think? I nailed Giuliani.
Well, now you got impressions now, and you got characters.
Yeah. Look at this.
That's great.
What else do we need? What else?
You got the whole demo reel.
Did I just surpass Rich Little? Did I just surpass Rich?
Rich Little's here. You're right above him, just right above Rich Little.
That reminds me, Rich Little was the punchline to maybe my favorite SCTV sketch of all time. It was a television commercial for Stairways to Heaven. It was K-Tel Records present Stairways to Heaven, and it was just like every artist covering Stairway to Heaven. They had like John Candy doing Pavarotti, like they had. It was like Ricky Lee Jones. It was Catherine O'Hara. It was so fucking funny, right? And then, then it ends. It goes, and so good, doing an impersonation so good you'd swear it's the original Rich Little, and then they just play actually Robert Plant singing, and it's just a picture of Rich Little. It was so stupid. But you actually hear Stairway to Heaven. It was fucking hilarious. Oh man. SCTV, man. I'm gonna say something. That might have been the best sketch comedy show of all time. Because Saturday Night Live has had way too many peaks and valleys.
Well, because
the longevity.
So
it's the longevity.
There's going to be lots of ups and downs. With
the longevity is fantastic. But God damn, I would
consistently, SCTV might be.
God, kids in the
consistency
hall.
And the number of people that became stars out of that small group.
Group.
SNL has been on forever. Right. But you would expect that many people.
And I got to tell you, man, don't sleep on In Living Color. Jesus Christ, when In Living Color was on, you know what I mean? When those first like 4 or 5 years, In Living Color was you just had to. There was no going anywhere.
Every Sunday night you tuned in.
God damn! I mean, it was like, and I remember I'd seen Damon Wayans on Robert Townsend's Partners in Crime comedy thing on HBO.
Yeah,
and I was so excited to see him in Living Color. I'm like, oh my God, that's that guy! And it was, oh, dude, just. Oh, and Living Color was fucking through the roof. There's been some good ones. Anyway, but you know where I come from.
Where'd I come from?
You know where I'm from. You know the type of man I am. So are we going to record on Christmas for the day after Christmas, Ramble Radio?
Christmas is on Monday, right? So
that's usually our Ramble Radio day, Eddie.
So Christmas Eve is when we have to record for... I guess we could.
Well, because Ramble Radio's on Tuesday. Christmas, we normally record on a Monday.
Christmas.
Do we do it? Do we just escape our fucking soul-draining families for just...
Probably. I don't know if these people would do it for us, but we do that for these people.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, right? we can't get them to subscribe. We can't get them to leave a 5-star rating or a positive text review.
Right.
So you really think they would abandon their fucking boring families on Christmas to come be with us?
No. We'll ditch ours in a heartbeat.
In 2 seconds.
Sure.
Say the word. There we are.
For these people. We'll do anything for these people.
You know, and we're recording this the day before Friday, right? Ramble, I hate to peel back the curtain. It's not live.
We're not live. Sorry.
It's not live. I know. That hurts a lot of people.
We wish we were. We wish we had the technology.
Right. Yeah.
But we don't.
It's God. But
maybe if we had more 5-star reviews, we get more money and we could...
Hello.
We could also have our fancy Beverly Hills dinner pre-parties shows and then actually do a live show, right?
Can I?
But we don't have money to do both, and we can't give away. We can't stop doing our Beverly Hills dinners before shows.
We just can't. That's a lot to ask of us. It's a lot to ask of us. Can I ask you something real quick before we go to contractual? Anything contractual?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm trying to think because Masters of the Universe absolutely missed a few beats. I would say Ninja Turtles did too in one aspect. I don't know if anyone did a better job for the entire run of naming their characters than Transformers and G.I. Joe. I don't know if anyone. I was thinking about that. Eddie, we're talking the tail end, and they give us Astro Train and Blitzwing. How fucking fantastic are those names?
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Skylinks, Computron. They didn't. I'm sorry, but I was just thinking.
They put in the hours. I don't know. That's just something to think about. Because Master Universe got really on the nose there towards the end.
It was pretty bad. It was
just sort of like muscly guy with pig face. It really got they were just saying what the thing looked like at one point. They didn't even try to hint at what it was.
Snake guy with an average dick.
It was just Big Balls Man. It was
Big Balls Man. Ram Man was the beginning of the end, wouldn't you say?
Kind of.
Ram Man was
Fisto, Ram Man.
Fisto. That was kind of the beginning.
It's just...
These are your fucking friends? You can't hang out with anyone cooler?
There's not a Chris in this whole universe?
There's no Jonathans? There's not one Dontrell hanging around you could call up. Instead, you have to hit up Ram Man to come hang out?
Fisto's stuck. He's been born with this physical deformity of this large fist. And so he just calls himself, he just names himself what his disability is.
It's like a dude who puts, man. It's very sad. But anyway, so there you go.
Most people don't want to be defined by their disability, and he's just nope.
You would think. Fisto's
call me
right
this.
There. Premature ejaculation, right here.
Call me Stutter. Just call me Stutter.
Call me comes early. I'm come early. I'm jizz quick. Call me jizz quick.
Jizz quick's useless in battle. Useless.
Oh, God. Now, so I'm just saying, most likely we will steal away into the night on Christmas to make sure
Yes.
do I say it, Eddie? To make sure that these fucking people have Ramble Radio 379 on time. That's what we do. That's us. That's us. That's us.
Yeah, that's us. That's what we do. That's what we do here.
That's what we do.
That's fine.
That's what we do. We might even have to wait till like 8 o'clock at 9 o'clock at night after Christmas dinner, after everything. But we'll still do it. We'll still do it.
Because we do anything for these people.
For these fucking people.
People.
They can't subscribe. They can't give it a 5-star rating. They can't.
Not
give
a two-way street.
They can't
in
tell
these
their,
Peopleville.
They can't tell their friends. They can't just spread the fucking word.
Yeah. These people, Berg, only has a one-way street.
Oh my God! And you and I are the only ones driving on it.
Right.
I will say this. So some of the people who watch my Retro Rocha streams sent me a box of gifts.
Oh, nice.
And it's very nice. I'm supposed to open it on the stream that we're taping tonight. But since this is after the fact, should I just open them now and see what they got me? You know what I mean? And I could be like, oh, and then.
But then they're going to find out if they watch this.
That's true. They're
going to find out that you did.
Yeah. Fuck. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have lied and said this was live. I should have kept that illusion going.
These people don't know. These people don't know.
Well, and here's the worst.
Well, just show us on the one we're going to especially do for the Ramblers on Christmas. You can show the presents then.
I'll do it. Now, here's the thing. We have some bad news. Contractually obligated. I know it's right before Christmas.
Skeletor. I guess we won't be speaking to you until after Christmas.
Right.
I don't know if you guys celebrate any holidays up there on Attorney or not. If you do, if you have one coming up around this time of year, what do you plan on doing for your holiday?
Well, Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. Well, it's funny. We do not have a Christmas. We do have a miracle birth that we do celebrate around the same time. It was kind of embarrassing, but it was a chick I knocked up, back in the day, and she was like, oh, Big Daddy, it's your baby, Big Daddy. And I said, I don't want to hear that shit, bitch. And so I placed a curse to destroy the fetus immediately, and it somehow was still born, extremely deformed, but it somehow survived the process. So there are sometimes a little bit of I keep it around for shits and giggles. I try to teach it the hula hoop, makes everybody laugh. So we'll sometimes celebrate it. It drools jizz. Isn't that hilarious? And so we kind of just keep it around for fun parlor tricks and all that kind of stuff. I haven't even named the fucking thing. It's been 22 years. Doesn't even have a fucking name. But, we do celebrate its birthday. And it was born, you ready for this? In a manger. How about that? Yeah. It was a stable of mangers, about 45 deep, born right around the time of your Christmas day, this evil spawn, this demon spawn of mine. And it was in the only place that could hold 45 mangers, in a row, like, He-Man's mother's pussy! You get it? Because it's so big. It could hold all the mangers with this special needs piece of shit kid of mine that drools jizz was born.
All right. Well, that kind of ruined the holiday.
It's worse than I thought it was going to be.
My God. Cinesnob Cody?
Get him on Rotten Tomatoes, please.
Please get him on.
Right those wrongs. Let's get him off the alt-right train if we can.
If we can. That's going to be
I
tough.
think if we get him on Rotten Tomatoes,
that may help.
He may peel back a little bit.
That may help.
May pump the brakes on
that would be nice.
Some of the alt-right shenanigans.
We do hire Bing Crosby. When he was alive, he would come in and sing to my demon spawn child. Then to make Bing feel at home, I'd let him beat the shit out of that kid too.
Really made that worse.
Eddie, working we all.
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper.
There it is. You can find me in the same Ramble locales. You can find Eddie and Cody. Also streaming retro games, playing Sonic the Hedgehog Part T right now. So never played that before. I never played the Sonic games. And like I told you before on a previous ramble, so I'm enjoying that. I couldn't play Sonic 1 because I was getting threatened to have my channel shut down because like the da-da ba-da ba-da song, like I got hit with some copyright thing on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm like, what the it's Sonic. And the thing they're citing is some piece of shit DJ from like 9 years ago who put out a song that has like 20 views from the past 9 years. And somehow that guy got the copyright on the Sonic music for that. It's insane. So I tried playing parts. It's fucking great, but it ain't. Again, it is not even the beginning on a hair of the nutsack of Super Mario. But still a good game. Still a good game. I'll give it props. So there we go. Come and find us. You know where to love us. You know where to have the happiest fucking holiday, everybody. Yes. Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate out there. Shit. What there's others, right? Winter solstice, whatever the fuck, whatever it
made
is.
Up thing we make up to gather around bullshit, and celebrate.
All the cultures have bullshitted their way into making up. Enjoy it. We will see you the day after because we'll do that for you people. We love you all. Stay safe, everybody. Happy holidays. Bye.